So what is up guys, today I'm going to show you how to use SurveySparrow. So first of all, you'd want to make your account first. So if you already have an account, you could skip this part. But for you guys who doesn't have an account yet, make sure to follow the steps right here. So first click on the login button here at the top right, then wait for it to load. Once it's all loaded up, you will be brought right here. So just simply click on sign up here at the bottom. And here you could either sign up with your email or just simply sign up with your Google account. So for me, I'm going to choose the option to sign up with my Google account. And after that, you'll be brought here and you will just finalize a few things. Just simply wait for it to load. Then you will be asked on how are you planning to use SurveySparrow. So it's up to you where you'd want to use it. Let's say you're going to use it for your school or college. So I'm going to pick that. So what is your role at the institution? Let's say I'm going to pick student. And what purpose do you want to create service for? So let's say I'll do it for our classroom activities. Then click on create your first survey here at the bottom. After that, you will be brought right here and it will ask you on how do you want to create your first survey. So you could either pick from build it with AI, start blank, or you could also pick from the templates shown here at the bottom. So let's say you want to build it with AI, just simply click on build it with AI and you will need to enter your prompt right here. So you could ask other AIs on how you could enter a prompt. Let's say you're going to ask ChatGPT on what prompt you could enter right here for SurveySparrow. So just make sure to make it all detailed and stuff so that SurveySparrow can follow all of the instructions. But for me, I'm going to go and use the templates that are free here on SurveySparrow. So I'm going to go with this teacher feedback survey. So I'm going to click on that and it will load right here. Now I am just going to simply click on use template and wait for it to load. After that, you will be brought right here. And as you can see, there's like an overview on how you can do it. So create one. Building a survey starts with a small step. Click this to create a question. So I'm going to click on add a question right here if you want. After that, it will show you on what question type you could actually pick from. So here are the recommended question types. So opinion scale, text, phone number, multiple choice, email, rating, and contact form. So since this is a teacher feedback survey, let's say we'd want to have a rating question type right here. So I'm going to click on rating. And as you can see, it is now been generated by SurveySparrow. And there's also a pop-up right here where you could check out the preview of your form. So if I click on it, it will bring me right here on the preview. So if I click on sure thing, it will show all of the questions that we've added. Let's say I'm going to go through it and it will go to the next question. So this is pretty convenient if you want to check out your progress. So I'm just simply go back. So here are the questions given or is created along with the template that we've used. So here's the first question. So how prepared and organized is your teacher for the class? So let's say you want to remove a certain question on the given questions right here. So let's say I want to remove the question 7. Just simply go to the 3 dots right here and simply click on delete. And if you want to duplicate a certain question, you can just simply go back to the 3 dots again, then click on duplicate right here, and it will automatically duplicate that particular question. So I'm just going to simply delete it for now. Also the other blank one. Now let's move on how we can edit certain question right here. So let's say I want to edit this question number 8. And let's say I want to remove this question. So if I want to remove it, I'm just going to simply click on that part and I'll just simply highlight all of it and click on delete just like that. And there's also some options right here to wing it. So this is basically wing it with AI. So you have credits for it, which is called flaps. So you could refreeze it, expand it. You could also have a concise description of it, a formal one, an informal one, and a quirky one. And next is you could also add some emojis if you want. So there are a ton of emojis that you could pick from. And also you could add some variables right here. So contact ID, contact full name, and a ton more right here. And if you click on the 3 dots here at the last part, you could either click on image. So you could upload some images. You could upload from your own PC or laptop or whatever. And you could also upload some GIFs that are given here on SurveySparrow. After that, you could also add some videos if you want. If you don't want images, you could enter a video URL to showcase the videos that you want. After that, here at the bottom, as you can see, you could pick out the type of question. So if you change your mind and want to change this question to another question type, you could just simply click on this part here on the section. So change question type, and you could pick from any choices right here. So there are also others where it says section, number, matrix, rank order, and so on and so forth. So let's say I want to change it to multiple choice. So as you can see, of course, the settings also changes. So from this one, so there's an icon and set default answer and stuff, and also the steps. And if I go to multiple choice, there are different options. So every question type has different options. So keep that in mind. So if next time that you change a question type, make sure that you double check the settings of that particular question type as to what you see right here. So as you can see, I could randomize the choices. So I could also add a none of the above option. So as you can see, there's an option for none of the above. I could randomize the choices. There's also a stacked option where you could add a new choice. I could enter the choice, and if you want to delete it, just simply click on the trash icon here to the right side. And there's also the settings for each question. So you could make this choice or that particular choice exclusive, and you could also add display logic to your choice to make your survey tailored for your audience. You could also choose the question right here. So choose a question and also the question type. So device type, channel, contact, and question, just like that. So I'm just going to simply go back. So now let's say you want to change the order of the questions. So let's say you want to make 8 and change it to number 5. You will just simply need to click on that particular question here at the left side, then just simply drag it out just like that. And notice that earlier we were at reading and there were just options and logic. So you could also edit out the logic part here. But when we go to multiple choice, there are also other choices right here or other sections. So here there are 3 choices. You could also add choices in bulk. So you could add bulk choices by copying and pasting a list quickly. So each choice should be entered on a separate line, or you could also try to wing it with AI. And if you also want to preview just a certain part or just a certain section or a certain question and not all of the form or the form that you have made, you will just simply need to click on the view part right here. If I click on view, it will only show the preview on what I was editing. So this is more convenient if you are changing things on a particular question and you just want to see the changes on that question. You could just simply go to this part, to the view part right here, instead of going to preview and just check it. You will need to check out every part until you reach the part where the changes have been made. But once that's done, we could now go to this part right here, which is the design part. So you could also change the background of your form. So you could change the background color, the color of the answers, the color for the buttons, and also the color for the errors. You could also add a survey header. So here is a survey logo will be given a high priority than product name. And you could also add survey footer, and you could also enable or disable the progress bar to show question number and also to indicate mandatory questions. And you could also change the button styles right here. So you could change it to filled or border. Also the fonts, you could pick from the list of fonts that are available right here. And also the text alignment, the advanced background settings. If you click on it, as you can see, you could change out all of these settings right here, and also the CSS customization. So if you know something about coding HTML and CSS, you could open the advanced editor right here and edit out the code yourself. But if you don't have any idea on how to code or anything, I suggest that you avoid anything that are about the CSS customization right here. So next are the global variables section right here. So it helps you to pass information via the survey URL to make your surveys more personalized or collect data when a respondent submits a survey. So next is the languages section. So you could add some new languages if you want. So there are a total of 136 language that you could choose from right here. And also there are button hints that you could add just like this. You could edit it out also if you want. So as you can see, I can click on every part so that I could edit it if I want to. So next is the configuration, and here are the general settings of your form. So here are the folder part. So my servers are general. So you could change the folder destination and also the default language, the survey URL. You could also set quotas, throttling, so survey level throttling. So you could enable or disable this. So it's basically account level throttling. does not apply if survey level throttling is enabled. Here are the security. You could add some password protection, bot detection, and also the navigation. You could show the navigation menu and block access to previously answered questions. And here are also other configurations. So you could check out and test each one of them and see if it can help you or it can help your form be better. And now is the notification section. So you could edit out it right here. You could enable or disable a thank you email notification. You could also enable or disable this part where you can send notifications when a response is completed. And as you can see right here, this is the notification or email notification. So you could edit it out right here. You could also customize it. If you click on customize, it will bring you right here where you could add some variables to it. You can change the subject and also the body part. And for the last part right here on the navigation menu on the left side, there's a print survey option. So you could choose from the options below to create a printable copy of your survey, and the survey will be saved as a PDF file. So you could include the survey title, include the section title, include image, include page number, and include recorded values. You'd also change the orientation if you want and also the paper size. After that, we are now here on the integration section. So as you can see right here, here are all the integrations that you could choose from and also the workflows. You could also add a new workflow if you want, and also the webhooks, the APIs, and of course the document generator right here. So if I click on it, just simply wait for it to load. And as you can see, you could create your first document right now. And you could also create a dynamic document with conditional logic, support for past responses, and autosave drafts. So you could also map placeholders from your file with survey responses and share it as a PDF via email. I'm just going to simply go back right here. Now, once everything's done and you're all settled, you will just now simply need to share it with someone. And if you want to do that, just simply go to share section right here at the top. And you could either copy the URL. You could also do the spot checks right here. You could create another URL. You could send it through email. You could send it through socials or social media apps. And you could also share it via QR code. You could also embed it. And you could also email embed it. You could also send it through SMS, offline devices, WhatsApp, mobile SDK, Slack, Portal, Teams, and SFTP. And as you can see, there's a note here at the bottom which says, don't forget to check the survey settings before sharing. Now, once that's all done and you want to check out the results of your service or surveys, if what are the analytics of your form and how many answered it, you will just simply need to click on the results section here at the top. So I'm going to click on results, and as you can see, you will see all of the overview of your form. You can see the reports, the responses right here. So if you don't have anything yet, of course, you won't see anything right here, just like mine. I don't have anyone answered my survey yet, so there's no analytics shown right there. Now we are back at our homepage, and if you want to see all of your surveys, you will see it right here. And you could also check out the templates, all of the templates, so that you could plan for your next surveys. The insights section, so you could check out the dashboards, that you could check out the data analytics, performance monitoring, and stuff. So if I click on that, no dashboard available since we haven't created anything yet, or we haven't created our dashboard yet. And there's also a cognitive view right here, so insights from feedbacks collected and alerts. And here are the tickets, contacts. So contacts and employees, the library, and the storefront right here. We could check out. So I'm just going to simply click on storefront. So if you want to check it out, you will need to upgrade to use this feature particularly. So speaking of upgrade, let's now check out the plans. I'm going to click on upgrade right here to check out the plans or the subscriptions available. So for the surveys, as you can see right here, there are options for quarterly or yearly. So let's check out the yearly option right here. So for yearly, you can get it for $19 per month for the basic plan. For the starter plan, it's $39 per month. And for the business plan, it's $79. And for the professional plan, it is $249. And if you want the enterprise plan, you will need to contact their sales team. So if you want to maximize your survey potential with custom limit, custom plugins, and much more, you'll need to get the enterprise plan. And you could also check out the CX suite right here. So it's $249 for the professional plan. And of course, the reputation one, the ticketing right here, the 360 assessment, and also the full suite right there. And if you want to check out the comparisons on each plan, you will just simply need to scroll down here at the bottom. I'm going to go back to surveys and check out right here. So as you can see, there are comparisons on each plan so that you could thoroughly compare and decide which plan you would want to get. As you can see, here are all the limits for the usage, for the build, for the question types, for the multilingual surveys, and the distributions right here and stuff, and the branding and the configures, the automation, and the analyze part, admin, security and privacy, customer support, payments, integrations. So basically everything that are, so every detail of the features right here you could check out. So this is a very detailed comparison. And if you have any questions, you will just simply need to scroll down again right here and you will see the frequently asked questions part. And if you still don't have the answer, or if the answer you're looking for is not right here, you'll just simply need to contact their team or their customer support, which is shown here at the top right. So if you need help, you will just simply need to click on that. And that's basically it for SurveySparrow, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment it down below. And if you have found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might also find this video helpful. That's basically it, guys. I'll see you on the next one.